Alright, boys. Let's just start shredding and putting out what's up. I'm just gonna point out the important parts because that's what matters, right? The important ones. Now, with that said, I'm not gonna cover the whole thing, the whole video made on me. I'm just gonna cover pretty much stuff about the main themes. Anything like in this video, he puts a lot of concern on a lot of curious stuff like Rina's age or what age they are. I'm not gonna cover any of those. I'm gonna cover the relevant stuff about the discussion in my videos and about their whole Discord thing. Let's go.
Rumors of Rina being underage while making these.
I'm not going to confirm everything. I didn't really care if she was underage or not.
We start with Will. He says he doesn't care about Rina's age. Great.
I was just there to mess with people.
I also asked how much she was making from her Patreon because I was curious, and they said it was like around $100 a month, which is just wow.
How much was she earning? I think it was like $100. Yo, you can't. Hey, yo, you can't like buzz that. Yo, that's size.
Okay, so this point is important, right? Because depending on the amount of money she was making, the amount of profit, then you can justify the point being made of the moral side of whether or not she was making this for profit or anything else. Just pointing this moment out because this is actually a great point for the argument. I guess if they are right, I mean, they could make the argument that she was making all of it for profit, which is then pretty much valid. It's the most justified one, and well, that's that.
Now, in the next part of this interview, we started talking about a channel called Isam Hurika, who was one of the main ones spreading rumors about the RinaASMR situation. He made a two-part video on the whole situation where he kept contradicting himself, and then later made an apology video about the misinformation in those videos while keeping the original videos up.
No, smart guy. That misinformation was not, absolutely not, about the misinformation in those videos. That apology video was actually about specific comments that I made in some, like, you know, the debate in my comments. Actually, the apology video was about two YouTubers who were involved, at least that I mistakenly involved, which then the apology was to those two YouTubers to say that sorry for involving them and that they were actually not in them. I was apologizing because they should have not been in the problem. They were taking unnecessary bad clout for it. So yeah, my guy, it was actually not about anything the misinformation in those videos. With that said, I clear out some stuff, like reaffirming that the information I posted there was actually pretty speculative. Like, I actually do it like 7 times, no, like 3 times in my first video, but don't worry about it. I just put it again in the apology just in case anybody watches it.
Classic commentary YouTuber technique. Also, this guy is nothing short of being a high-key simp.
Now, I don't know what's so much about that being me simp. I'm just stating a fact. That comment, that first comment was just me stating a fact, but I guess that fact doesn't even support my position. Like, I think that Rina actually is kind of like you know, pretty bad person, you know, for just leaving everything that, like, leaving every fan and every quote-unquote simp just in the air, you know. I actually think that, but I guess me stating that fact puts me in that position. Like, it put me in a label. It's actually really great. Now I'm gonna do the same thing from now on and see how that goes. Now in this other screenshot, I'm also stating another fact. The word simp, the meaning of it, at least informally is that it's a person which pays in exchange for a relationship. You know, I don't know. These people were not paying for the relationship; they were paying for a content, just like you do with any game you like. Like if you're purchasing a DLC or anything, you really like the game, you purchase it, and well, you have your content. Now, does that mean that does that mean that the Sims are pretty much like people who pay for a person? Like, if I purchase a Call of Duty DLC, am I a simp for Activision or Infinity Ward? Well, yes and no. Infinity Ward sucks. Yes, Infinity Ward sucks, but uh, like I am not simping for them. Like I really don't care. Or in this at the same time, if I pay for arena content on her Patreon, which I don't, like I've never paid, why? Let's assume I pay. Then why would anyone conclude that I am a simp for her? Like I don't even know her. I haven't seen her face. So how come someone concluded that I could be in a relationship with her if I wanted a relationship with her even when I haven't even seen her face, you know? Like I've only heard her voice, but like she could be low key garbage. She could be a garbage person. I've only heard her voice and she acting like a person, but I don't. That's not even deepening a relationship. I hear voices of people every day on YouTube or any media. That doesn't make. That's just that's super inconclusive. Okay, so I say that it's not a valid argument and that doesn't matter. Well, it's because for the we were like the main discussion was pretty much about if the actions of the hackers were pretty justified because she was underage. Like this person is trying to justify the fact that at the time we thought she was hacked. Like the not we, but people who followed her, and pretty much the people were trying to justify that because she was underage. At least this person saying she was underage. That the actions of the quote unquote hackers were justified as if they were making justice. And pretty much the age is not analogous to any justice at all in this case. That's why I pointed out this argument. With that said, I'm not supporting any side, that's just a fact.
They have this mob mentality or activism where they go hating on the simps. They basically go like trolling on the simps, or allegedly simps because they're not simps, right? They're basically like, oh, you simps, we're trolling you because Rina is not here, haha. Like, what are you on, bro? The real simps are you guys who are stealing her channel to troll you. You are simps of trolling. You are simps of your own minds, of your own hatred. We were only watching her videos, bro. Anyone who's a sub of her, we're only watching her videos and enjoying her content. Okay? And she wasn't even that bad of a person. I mean, yeah, she probably smokes weed underage. She probably parties a lot underage, but that is a norm these days. That doesn't say anything about her personality. Like it doesn't determine her personality. She brought up the fact that she gave him a lot of chances and he wasted them. Well, bro, if you didn't get her, you probably wasted the chances. Yeah, you actually wasted them, or at least did use them, but did it in a bad way and didn't get her. Probably there's a reason why you're her ex, right?
I honestly I hate using that word. I hate that word, but this guy is really down bad.
So I guess this guy's assuming that because I am saying, at least I'm putting my opinion that this guy at least allegedly failed to get into a relationship or whatever, then he assumes that I'm into Rina. Well, this is weird. This is weird, real weird. I don't know why would he conclude that, because I am just saying my opinion on relationships. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest, I've never been in a relationship, but at the same time, that's just my opinion on it. I maybe don't know garbage about relationships, but that's just what it is. why would that matter if I am into her? I'm just stating my opinion on why the dude, at least me, just inferring why the dude and Rina were actually like kind of the dude did a mistake in the relationship. But this is supposed to be relevant. I actually don't know why I brought it up in that video. I was probably kind of mad. Not gonna lie. But yeah, that's just about it.
To the point that he tried really hard to defend Rina making these videos while she was 16.
Well, the thing is that she turned out to be like 16 or 17, and this is some moral standpoint here, but I do not think there's nothing wrong without producing these audios while being a considerable teenager, right? Okay, now
Okay, so considerable teenager is actually pretty easy. When in society you have these vague constructs, so pretty much right now, it's it's just intuitive, right? It's just intuitive to say that a person age 16 is a teenager. Like, it may not be a mature one, like when you're 18, but you pretty much have a knowledge of pretty much adulthood. You're beginning to know about adulthood. Now, not like that's the age where you pretty much are hanging out with your friends and like messing around with love and that garbage. But I mean, I guess the childhood of everyone is not the same, so I might be wrong. But on a general case, that's the rule.
to justify a little bit my opinion, these people, as long as they are responsible with their content, right? As long as they are responsible with the content they are posting online, which is this one, it's cool. I mean, she did nothing wrong. There's nothing personal about her in the videos. There's nothing, her privacy. I mean, in her channel, in all of her content, there's nothing personal about it. She just posted not safe for work, and that's it. Now, this is a special case because she's a teenager, right? She's growing. I mean, she has a sense of responsibility. She's not a child, right? This is not some child pornography thing here. This is she's a teenager. She knows how to take care of herself to at least.
I say this because, like, I don't know if he got the point, but pretty much what I say is that as long as she's responsible of, or at least she's conscious and aware of the content she makes, anyone should post a content like that. This is not concerning her age specifically, but this is pretty much a general rule. Like, if you're gonna upload and not safe for work content, you should be aware that, like, what content are you making? Like, she was profiting from it, so pretty much this is saying she had a sense of property. She knew that she could make money out of it. Like, she isn't like a 9-year-old playing Fortnite and not knowing what X does. She clearly knew what she was doing, and she actually, I don't know if this is an issue, but she had a second channel where she had a wholesome videos, which pretty much was saying that she was trying to at least intuitively profit more since YouTube would not demonetize those, although I'm not sure how that works. Anyways, with that said, that's pretty much all about it. I don't know what this guy's saying, if like this doesn't make sense. I mean, you're uploading that video, making a commentary, and you're conscious that this is about the theme and that you are actually exposing more information. You are conscious, and you even put a title on the video, which is pretty objective. Not gonna lie. Now, concerning the CB accusations or not, um, it might be CP in a court. Like, you could discuss about it in a court, but out of a court, formally, it is not. I'm gonna leave in the description the definition of child pornography, but pretty much the point that stands, as in my argument, is that, not my argument, what is stated is that the content should be representative. What I mean is, usually in uh, anything that's pornography, you will see a representative visual cue of what it is. Now, there have been cases on Instagram or Twitter where there are people posting videos intended to be suggestively satirical, which is pretty much joking about sexual stuff, which then puts sound cues of children. But then again, these are not like the child are not intentionally making the video, but at the same time, the video itself is about that. That still does not count as CP because pretty much the content is not representing or intending to be about an underage person. That is all about it. For example, a content which is made to be about underage person actually is CP, even if it's age play. That the laws, the CP laws, are there to prevent uh, minors of engaging in dangerous, I mean, in like harmful stuff. And the law works like that, in the US at least.
No, legally speaking, audios being made by someone who's underage is not illegal by legal standards. This is not a morally thing, but it is not illegal. Basically, because the internet, the privacy that you have on the internet, protects said content from being illegal. Okay, there's a reason why some of her content is still on YouTube, despite being somewhat sexually suggestive, and that's because the privacy that she gets on YouTube makes the content not illegal. Okay, the internet privacy is protecting the content from being illegal. So no, it is not illegal. Okay? It is not illegal. Period.
It seems like he didn't get the point clearly. Um, Pretty much, he says it doesn't make sense, at least in the first comment, that pretty much it doesn't make sense because the internet privacy, I guess. Well, the thing with internet privacy is that there is a lot of content that might be made by underage and a lot of comments made by underage people. But because the privacy on the internet, you have a lot of freedom to not be a representative, sexually suggestive child doing these things. It is because of that. Like, it's because pretty much that doesn't even matter in these kind of contexts. Like they're having faceless YouTubers who might be underage and have made some crude commentaries, but at the same time, the content itself it's not representative of the context of the video. Like that's pretty basic knowledge, you know. Like CP is CP because the child it's representative. It's like you are seeing a fact. You might be hearing it, although I don't know how you can like infer, but yes, you are.
Then, in his second video, he gets super defensive about it and tries to act like he never even watched her channel. Yeah, not a great look.
But man, this is getting me mad. And it's not getting me mad because I watch RinaASMR a lot. I don't know. I didn't even watch it that much. I watched like 2 or 3 videos and never watched her ever again.
Yes, this is true. This is true. At least you don't have to believe me, but pretty much this is the only statement in all of my two-part videos where I say my pretty much the quantity of videos I've watched of her. That's about it. I don't know how he thought I watched a lot of her videos. I don't know why would he conclude that. Like, I don't know. I I might support PewDiePie a lot, but I've only seen like 4 videos of him. Uh, this is not some weird thing, you know. Like a lot of people do that. It seems like you have to consume a content, and people assume you are actually supporting the one creating it, or vice versa. Like it might be the other way, you know. You have to think.
And not docs. So I don't know what she meant by that, and so I guess make of it what you will. Alright, quick update to this situation. I did find someone in the comments of Isam's apology video, though, who claimed the original tweet said this, which, if true, lowers the chance of the doxing threats happening just whatsoever. Also, later on, after the interview, I asked the group directly about the two other big YouTubers in the situation who supposedly threatened to dox Rina for making underage, not safe for work videos. And they claimed they had never heard anyone threaten to dox her, which I assume would be true since they are her close friends, and if something like that happened, they'd probably be the first to hear about it. On another unrelated note, though, some of the screenshots Isam Hiraka attached make him look like a total. I would think you wouldn't want to include screenshots like these in your video description, but hey, at least it makes my research easier.
Dude, are you seeing this? Dude. These people, my guy. Oh man.
The group also wasn't very happy he only posted the video for clout, but to be fair, that's the only reason I'm making this video in the first place, so anyway, here's...
I don't think he's wrong, but at the same time, he's not right. I don't think none of us is doing this for clout, honestly. This is all about spreading the right information. I'm not talking about the opinions we share in, but just simply providing insight on the situation. Well, it is true. We need a amount of clout. You need at least a minimum of clout to make, you know, considerable information, actual shared information. Then that is way better. You know, like the more clout you have, of course, the more the information gets shared. Like that's about it. I mean, I think he meant it in the despective sense, like, oh, he doing it for fame. You know what I'm saying? Nah, yeah, no, like, not like that. I guess if you want to call fame spread, like the spreading of information, yes, but like, my guy.
The clip for that whole section.
Because there's some guy named Islam something, and he like uploaded like everything, like down like a bunch of detail and stuff like that that wasn't supposed to be public. And he uploaded all of it just for clout.
Yeah.
Then again, that's like that's the only amount of clout he's ever gonna get.
Oh yeah, he sent death threats to like Xeno or something. I mean, not Xeno, Skitik.
Well, I mean, like I got death threats from like a bunch of people right when I started uploading the memes too.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Unfortunately, I don't have those screenshots anymore because Jack decided to delete the entire channel.
To be honest, Islam is like a huge.
Nah, no one likes this one. He thinks he's like quirky cool. He's not quirky cool.
Yeah, he's a. We also called him like a pedo or something.
What?
No. He made an apology video?
No, he's a scumbag. He wasn't supposed to reveal all that information.
Made on Valentine's Day.
So basically, he's one of those people that kept on like bugging everybody for information, and he went to somebody and he asked him for the info, and he gave him all of it, or he quote unquote dropped all the information, making a appeal. And obviously, he threw in some lies, and they're the guy that told him all the information. He threw in like a bunch of lies and stuff. But one, even if some of the information was true, I'm not going to name what is and what isn't. But one, he wasn't supposed to say it.
So pretty much, like, he later says it's a scummy thing to do. I mean, at this point, he also says what is or what isn't true because he later questions him. But in the video, in my video, he says that there are things that are not and some things that are true. Now he's trying. I'm not saying you should trust me or trust him or trust the guy making this interview video. However, uh, this guy's trying to like pose this question, this question crisis on everyone, which is, which thing is true? Um, this question is actually kind of misleading. It's because the things that are true are later confirmed by himself. He says he won't say it, but unconsciously, pretty much everything I say in the video is later confirmed by him. Not my opinions or anything like that, just simply the things that had a speculative nature at first that the dude in the DMs told me about. But then he later, when this guy asks him the truth, he doesn't respond to everything. But this guy over here is spitting information.
Loud in public because that's a scummy thing to do. And 2, he did it for clout. That's actually like this, like
Okay, so first thing first, this channel was taken over, at least supposed to be taken over, by a pair of people that basically, not a pair of people, a couple of people that appeared out of nowhere, right? And then basically just took over her channel and just deleted all her videos and started uploading some posts and some whatever garbage they upload. And there has been a lot of controversy around this. Not a lot. Well, yeah, there has been certain controversy around this because most of the controversy is concerning her fans, right? Her subscribers. And I am no like hardcore fan of her, but I feel like I should be addressing this problem in here in this video.
This guy also missed the details. I said supposedly she was hacked, but then later in my second video, I say she was not, because now this other person told me new information, which turned out to be different. This is why I say supposedly. It is you missing the details that make these contradictions, bro. These are actually not. Regarding me not watching Rina, I actually said, I said I am not a hardcore fan. That's all I said. And then in the second video, he says I don't even watch her. I don't know if he doesn't know what talking rhetorically means. That means that you don't talk like what you say is literally what you're saying. It means that you are talking figuratively. That it's not that I don't even watch her channel. It's that I barely watched her channel. Anybody who knows like any social cues and how to make a conversation like with your friends or whatever knows what I'm talking about. Like, this is some basic social skills, bro. I barely go outside and I know what that means, dude. That's just basic skills of like talking with people that you learn when you're a child.
It had 4 months without activity, and then this posting started. Fans started getting worried, and what happened is that certain people seem to have stolen or taken over or signed in her account and started messing around.
I am not claiming the account got hacked. Like, dude, you put the clip where I say people signed in her account. I don't know if you know how hacking works, but to access an account, you just don't access the files of the account. When you hack an account, you are pretty much signing in the account. Maybe through data flux. But I mean, there's a lot of ways. If you watched anyone talking about how people get hacked, well, you can see how maybe, like info. It's about your info. You're pretty much signing in, so it counts as hacking. I mean, not maybe if you give the information willingly, it's not hacking, But even like if you through data, you flux the data, you flux the password and the mail, that is hacking. Anything that's digital and you flux the info, that's hacking.
All of her videos, and of her videos and basically started uploading their own thing. Well, from now, she's like, oh, I'm not gonna make more content. 4 months without uploading anything. Then she goes like, oh, fuck it. I'm just, nah, I'm not gonna make more content at all. What happens? Well, um, seems like she gave up the channel account to someone else, like one of her ex-boyfriend friends.
I'm not contradicting myself though. Like, I'm just correcting my previous statement. Like I said, that at first, supposedly, her account got hacked. But then it turned out it was not like that, and then now it says, oh, it turns out. Let's say, it turns out that she gave the account. This is not even a contradiction. Like, this, what? I'm reaffirming, or I mean, correcting what I said before, because new information arose. Like, the bias here is pretty cool. Not gonna lie, kind of shitty, but it works. It works there.
Told him to do it, and I have like one rule for the admins on here, which is do not delete anything, and do not permanently ban anyone unless you deserve it.
Someone joined. He just starts mourning about himself.
Now, I don't remember what I was asking in this next part, but they were basically just saying she started her whole channel as a joke, which, if true, is a little surprising, because she seemed to care a lot about it. For example, these are some of her old community posts, which seem very genuine, and even in some of her old scripts, she seemed to, like, talk like she cared about what she was doing. Maybe she was just a good actor or something, I don't know, but if so, I'm surprised she was able to make videos she didn't care about for almost a year, because that takes dedication.
I have to make a bold statement here. Well, the fact is that I was actually acting. You know, all of this thing, Epic, the dude who shared the info and everything, it was all acting. I mean, for my part, you know, like I didn't know they were acting, but at least for my part, I was acting. You know, I asked Epic to make out a story, which turned out to be a little bit true, but he made it up at the end of the day. You know, it was all acting. It was all acting. Just a little trolling. We do a little trolling. We like. I paid him to, like, you know, we act. You know, we act. We just act. We do a little acting. But you know, that's just how it is. Like, at the end of the day, it's I mean, my whole channel is an act. You know, like my videos, all the editing, I put a lot of effort into them and all that, but it's all an act, bro. It's all an act. Like, don't even, bro. Yeah, sure. Alright, joke's over, my guy. This Skeptic, Lidl, and all that gang, bro. Yeah, it was all an act, my guy. Dude, like, I don't blame him. I just blame them. The Alejandro and all that people. Because they just... Oh, man, this is just... They have this sense of authority where they say things and they're automatically true because they say it. And well, it's a pretty good guess. We cannot forget that we're also only getting this side of the argument exposed. And it's because Rina wouldn't join voice chat. But at the end of the day, it was all an act, you know? Okay, I gotta stop the joke. The thing is that these people have, the Skeptic gang, they have this sense, right? Where pretty much, right now, they said that it was all an act. But this argument falls flat because anything could be an act. The acting argument, it's simply not there. Like, you either have to say, why was that an act? Like, how come she did this for a year? You know? They don't specify it. I like this guy because he puts it all neutral. He puts it all objective. Like, oh, it might be an act, you know? Like, stuff happens, and he would be surprised if it was an act, you know? And anyone would. I mean, not the Skeptic gang, but anyone with any sense of intuition would.
Anyway, with that being said, here's the clip for that part.
She told us that, what's it called? She made the channel was just a joke. It's so she didn't really
Yeah.
care for it. From the very beginning, it was just
yeah,
a joke.
very beginning.
I did. Had more work put into that than
Yeah.
the entirety of her original channel. Like, no offense, but like, come on, you can't say that she put a lot of work into it. She didn't even write her own scripts.
Yeah, that's true.
It was just her,
Nitro.
it was just her friends. Yeah,
Yeah, true. I mean, come on, bro. Come on. I also did not put any effort in my channel. I mean, this video, no effort at all. Nah, not at all. I mean, the editing, I made that in like 2 seconds, bro. I made all these audios. You see the recording, my voice recording. I did that in a second, bro. Don't you see? I'm making it in a second. Come on, bro. I mean, this person's argument are pretty much like they're trying to say she did not put any effort into it, and then their argument falls flat. It's because the evidence says otherwise. Humanely possible. I don't like. I assume she didn't make the scripts because from her Patreon, people could send the scripts, something like that. Like I'm pretty sure in Patreon, if you paid for it, you could send her a script or stuff like that. Now, with that said, I don't know what he meant by friends because you are her friends, which means you would have said that you made the script because you are her friends. Now, she may have other friends, which is cool, but I highly doubt that other friends would know about her. Not gonna lie, a weird channel. There's some more weird channel.
I was also going to ask about whether the rumors of Rina using the money she earned from Patreon to buy weed and party, but at the same time, like, I thought more about it, and I was like, you know what? Who really cares? It's her money. She can do what she wants, as long as she's paying her fair share in taxes, that is.
Yeah, I guess if you have money, you can do whatever you want with your money. Yeah. Look, it's one thing when you use your money to be a dysfunctional citizen. Like, why? Why wouldn't you care if an underage, a supposedly underage person, is using it, the money, the money it has, to buy, like, weed and go partying? I mean, what is the gravity here? 10 meters per second? Is is this really the gravity? Like, how? I mean, look, I can understand why you won't worry, and it's because yeah, it's her money. Like, if she wants to die now, just let her die, bro. Who cares? Not gonna lie. But at the same time, bro, you know, it's still a person. Maybe Rina is the worst garbage dumpster ever, but like you gotta consider the circumstances. She's also like, I assume, you know, she's a citizen, and like being a dysfunctional person, it's like you would worry about it. I'm I'm myself. I'm not too kind, but I know what's altruism. I know what being kind of a person is. Like, you don't want to help people? Come on, man. It's cool though. It's cool.
Then afterwards, they told me that I couldn't put anything from our call into the video, but they told me earlier that I could, so that's too bad. It's all going in the video.
It seems like we got another snitch here, Skeptic. Oh, nice for doing justice.
Conclusion today, the situation seems to be a lot less dramatic than people were making it out to be. Obviously, this isn't like a total 100% confirmed conclusion to like what exactly happened, and there's still like a lot of gray areas with missing evidence, but I hope this video cleared up a lot of the rumors. Especially because like none of the other commentary videos did. They were terrible at explaining the situation. It's still like a very strange situation though, and I'm honestly surprised Rina was able to get away with doing audios like this while underage for so long and gained so much popularity from it too. Especially because she didn't upload all that much from what I remember. Anyway, hopefully this video gets a lot of views though, because I had to do a lot of research, and that took forever. Also, I postponed this video for like a month and a half, so hopefully that doesn't affect the video performance too much. Anyway, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Well, that was actually a very nice video. Like, it was real great. Now, to make my conclusion, at least, is just to clarify things. Um, Rina is I really don't care about her. Like, I don't know who her is. I don't like. If you think if you're trying to call me simple, that's cool. But really, Rina can she can just go die in a ditch, I guess. I'm actually more concerned about how she started. Not started, but pretty much, yeah, she started the issue, I think. Yeah, by pretty much giving the account to someone else. But then these people she gave her account to are now pretty much not deconstructing, they're mocking a fan base. Because pretty much because they think that people who pay for content they like are simps. Uh, you know, this is all of this conclusion is off script. Pretty much, it's kind of scummy. Not gonna lie. Like how like they think it's funny, right? But then they got mad after their joke was completely deconstructed and pretty much nuked, just like the server. But yeah, man. It's like now they get mad. Now they get mad, right? Now that their joke is over, you know, it's actually kind of funny. It's one of those times where pretty much they make this joke, this circle jerking joke about simps and all, but then once they get their joke ruined by their own medicine, then now now they're like, oh shit, bro, I'm mad when you shouldn't be, cause we did the same. Are you a hypocrite? Yeah, probably. Probably they are. You know, they have this. I'm not an expert in psychology, but they have this high bully superiority complex. They're like, oh yeah, come on, bro, you gotta believe me. It's like they're all frat. I don't even know. But anyways, that's that. Um, I don't consider myself especially like a tolerant or kind person, but this the fans of someone, of someone doing completely illicit content. It's these people are so innocent of anything, my guy. These people are so innocent. Like, what is even about? First, concerning Rina and the legal garbage. I'm gonna post a link about the definition why what she was doing would not fit into the definition of child pornography. And second, the moral argument that the actions they took of posting memes and taking over her channel willingly and doing this joke, albeit an awful joke, it's actually pretty depressing. Like, I didn't know society was this low. I really didn't know society was this low, dude. They're making basic Twitter memes. Where is the Among Us? Whatever. What else? Among Us, Puggers. Uh, bro. Never mind. They deleted. They sure. In the video, I didn't put the clip, but in the video they mentioned they deleted the channel and they didn't really give a reason. They just said that they just, joke was funny and all. We started deleting a lot of people, and then, yeah, and then they just, as simple as that. They just started deleting a lot of people with no reason whatsoever, and they deleted the channel. Yeah. Yeah. It's like they forgot someone mysterious. I don't know who that was. I just remember someone went into their channel, into the main chat, and started posting some extreme photos and extreme images that they just simply couldn't keep up with. And yeah, they got raided. I don't know who that was, but they got raided by like 2 people. and or 3? Yeah, I think it was 3 people, right? They got raided by 3 people, posting a lot of shit post, meme, garbage, and some not safe for work, extreme, weird shit on their team, and then they just they had to delete the server, bro. There was so much cloud, like 20 gigabytes of cloud. How do I do that? How do I know that? I don't even know, bro. I'm just guessing it's 20 gigabytes of just weird fetish and not safe for work images they were sending over there, just raiding their asses off, dude. It's that was good justice. Whoever rated that, that was good justice. You know. Anyways, that's all about the conclusion. These people are like, first of all, they're kind of ignorant, which is it's okay, I guess. You know, some people go to hell, so it's cool. And they also have a lot of issues dealing with laws, with channel laws specifically. I'm also surprised they got mad at me. I mean, what would they get mad at me if they knew they were right, right? Nah, no, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. That's just irrelevant. Don't worry about that. Man, I might do a stream or whatever, just clearing all this shit out. Today, tomorrow, you never know. I'm not. No, this is not a meta message for you to subscribe and follow me for my stream. No, no, man. Just saying, I might be do it tomorrow or even today. I'm just saying, I'm just gonna stream and do my stuff. If you know, just play, whatever. You know, I might talk about a lot of garbage or ramble about this topic, but that's just what it is. You know.